Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Race car's off, be ready. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Back in action here at Texas for race number 6 on the season.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Big checkup on that inside line. Maybe we can clear Mike Wallace before we head into turn 1 here.
Still there, inside. Clear low.
Perfect. Jumped up 3 spots in the first lap. We got Joni Machek on the pole. I see Matt Kenseth up there, so a couple of bushwhackers in this one. Looks like we've got a pretty darn fast car, so maybe I can work my way up close to the front. Kind of in desperate need for another good result. Haven't had a top 5 since our first race at Daytona. And in fact, we've had 4 finishes outside the top 20, or 3 out of the last 4, rather. Got Jimmy Spencer right behind us too. He's in a Fitz Bradshaw machine, I believe. Alright, up into the top 10. We got the current points leader out in front of us. He's sitting, I think, 275 points ahead of us, so we're at quite a deficit. We want to make a run for the championship this season. Spencer seems pretty quick, so I'm going to let him go by. And then maybe we can follow him up to the front. Also got Michael Walter behind us. Couldn't find this card that Jimmy Spencer's in online, so I had to, and I couldn't find a number set for that particular font either, so I had to take the 8 from, can't remember what car, and move it over, but then I had to take the 3 from another car from the team and do my best to turn it into a 2. Which, it's not the greatest, I will admit. I'm by no means a proficient scheme maker, but didn't really have any other options.
You're doing a good job, buddy. Let's be easy on the throttle. Try to save your tires as best you can.
Chad Blunt is having another great run. He's in 3rd right now. I think he's been pretty inconsistent since his win at Daytona. have enough fuel to go all the way to lap around 75. I don't really want to stay out that long, because tires will become quite a factor by then. Hopefully the AI will want to pit somewhere around lap 50, 60 at the latest, and then I'll just go with them. We do need a good result, and I don't want to really risk trying to short pit or something. I'd rather just take, you know, a guaranteed top 10 over gambling on a possible win or something. It would be very nice to get a win. Still chasing that first win. Thought we had it at Daytona, but no dice. We're kind of getting held up by Jason Keller, so I might just have to take matters into my own hands. Just able to get under him going into that corner. Also had the 18 right behind us. Joe's fallen all the way back to 4th, and Shane Meal is our current leader. Looks like Spencer got around Jason Keller behind us. So our secondary goal is definitely finishing as far ahead of Jason Keller as possible, because the last thing we want is to let him extend his points lead over us, or even keep it where it is. Car is handling extremely well so far. No complaints whatsoever. I can run high, low, wherever I want pretty much. Now running down this line in front of us here. Pretty content to just run single file like this though. Don't wanna burn up my tires this early. We're also pulling away from the cars behind us, so no pressure out back. That's always nice. Kind of looks like the 48 and the 19 are pulling away. I don't really think we have the speed to match that. So I'm just going to stay with this group of, I guess, third, and all the way back to me in eighth.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Scott Riggs looking low up there. Seems like we got a pretty good run out of 4
Still there.
off the bottom lane.
All clear.
That's where we're making most of our passes anyway. I see the tail end of the field up there already. So that might shake things up. The leaders hit lap traffic so early. Car is starting to tighten up a little on entry, but nothing too severe. Just having to move up about a lane or so. Alright, so the leaders have officially hit traffic. Whether or not they get slowed down, since I assume most of the field is strung out single file, is another question. Brian Vickers making a move. Unsuccessfully. Vickers is also someone we're behind in points too, so if we can get around him, that would be fantastic. Mike Bliss having not the best day. He's all the way back in 29th. He's currently second in points. And David Green in third is currently 17th. Jason Keller is actually fallen back to 14th as well. So this might be a great race to pick up some points on him. We're pretty hard hitting to the wall. Wasn't paying attention to my line for just enough time to veer off to the right.
Inside. Still there. Still there, inside. Nice. Put it on the entry button. Don't slide your tires. Nice and easy. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Still there. Outside. Still outside. Clear high. Outside. All clear.
We're actually still losing ground with the leaders, surprisingly. And there's the two heading to the pits. Ron Hornaday Jr. for an unscheduled stop. Didn't see smoke, so might just be a tire. But he'll definitely lose at least a lap. We're definitely starting to get tighter in the center as well. Here's 25 of Bobby Hamilton Jr. He is slow today, surprisingly. Though he definitely has not had the best start to the season. I think he's
Outside.
way back there in the points.
Still outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Don't think I need to make any adjustments since we're at the halfway mark, and I'm only now starting to get tighter than I would like. Definitely starting to put some more heat into the right front. I'll make a huge run on the outside line since they're stuck behind the slow car of Tony Raines. They're gonna blow their doors off. We're up to third.
Behind your toes, on the flapper. Outside. Still outside. Flare high.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Inside. Still there. All clear. Outside. Behind your toes on the flapper. Still outside. Still outside. All clear. Behind your toes on the flapper. Inside. Still there. Still there. All clear. Outside. Still outside. All clear. Behind your toes on the flapper. Inside. Still there, inside. Still there,
They're like a
inside.
tenth and a half slower than the 19,
All clear.
and he's slower than the 48. Definitely getting too tight for my liking. I'd very much like the pit cycle to begin anytime. .28 cars in the lead lap still. So, two in front of me have made really good progress through the field. do have 20 laps of fuel left, but tire wear is definitely becoming a factor now. Lap times are falling off more and more. Okay, the 19 is in the pits. With a pretty good lead, so I'm going to stay out and hope that I can get across the line first and get those 5 bonus points.
Clean air here, buddy. Let's just get a nice rhythm here. Nice and easy. Just keep doing what you've been doing. There's spin in the pits.
Spin in the pits. Is that going to bring on a caution? I think I'm going to stay at 1 extra lap, just in case. Doesn't look like it. There's the 19.
On your toes, speed flappers. Your road speed 45. 3,500 second.
Where did we start? 16th?
Watch your speed, watch your speed. 3,500 second.
This is Mike Bliss. So we did get the 5 bonus points, but stayed out longer than I wanted to. So we definitely lost some time on the track.
Go, 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 go! All the way to the last line. Your road speed 45. 3,500 second. Dig, buddy.
Oh, close one. Not the best out lap, but not the worst either. Alright, let's see where we end up. Alright, we're back in third. We only lost a couple of tenths. So we're actually pretty much where we were before. But with 5 extra points in our pocket.
Be on your toes, be a flapper. Inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
The 90 of Lance North in front of us. He raced in the Truck Series with us last season. And Johnny Sauter, who's in the 21 this week instead of Harvick.
Outside. Still outside. Be on your toes, be a flapper. Clear high.
100-day junior has somewhat recovered. He was 2 laps down. He's only 1 now, and he's actually in 32nd. But he's on older tires.
Outside. Still outside. All clear.
Jason Keller in 15th right now, so we stand to make a decent chunk out of his lead. But still gonna have quite a surplus on us. We did make up some ground on the 19, but I think that was just because he was stuck behind a lapper, since we're back up to almost 5 seconds.
Behind your toes on the flapper. 20 more. Just be careful and be smart, bud. Inside. Still there, inside.
Oh, we got such a nice run off of 4.
All clear.
Anywhere on the track, top, bottom.
Behind your toes on the flapper. Inside. Still there, inside. All clear.
We've gained about a second. I see a huge cluster of cars in front of us, and that's going to be an absolute pain to get through. It's going to cost us any time we gained. I think the only question is whether or not the 19 has anything for the 48. Gap is down to just under 2.5 seconds.
Be on your toes with the flappers. Outside. Still there. All clear.
Mike Harmon unfortunately moves up high, blocks that lane.
10 laps to go. This time by. Nice and smooth. Outside. Still outside. All clear. Outside. Still outside. All clear. Be on your toes with these flappers. Inside. Still there, inside. Be on your toes with the flappers. Clear low, buddy. Outside. All clear. Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Coming to 7 to go.
Be on your toes with
No
the
cars in
flappers.
between 48 and the 19.
Be on your toes with the flappers.
And David Ruderman, super slow.
Inside. Still there. Still there, inside. Still there. Clear low, buddy. Outside. Still there. Clear high.
I think we are faster than the 19 and the 48 in open air, but don't know if we have enough laps remaining to get there.
5 to go. Just keep hitting those marks. Trying to take care of it.
The 19 is battling Murray on his outside, and the 48 has another lapper right in front of him.
Be on your toes with the flappers.
And he not able to duck under going into the corner. The 19 is right there.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there. Clear low, buddy.
Does Chad have anything for Shane?
Be on your toes and be clamored.
I believe this would be Shane Meal's first win in the Busch Series.
2 to go at the line. Stay after. Outside. Still outside. Clear high. Be on your toes and be clamored. One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight, smooth.
I don't think he has anything. I think the 48's got it.
Outside. Still there. All clear.
And there it is. Shane Meal in the 48 gets his very first Busch Series win. Third place for us. Very solid. Jason Keller finished 13th, so we'll have to see how many points we make up.